The Bose gives you the single CD player and the AM/FM radio, so you've got that classic, sort of classic way of listening. And then when you add the benefit of the Bluetooth adapter, now you jump forward to the cutting edge way of listening. This is how you're able to take advantage of the technology that you have in your pocket to be able to listen to, just like you were saying, Adam, all of the music you have on your phone, and then streaming music as well. Things like Spotify or Pandora or Audible. I mean, we could go on and on and on, the ways that you can get access to a world of streaming music. It's all available for you because of the fact that that Bluetooth adapter is plugged into the back of the auxiliary input. The auxiliary input on the back of the Bose is just a simple connection. You could attach this Bluetooth adapter, yes, but I also talk to people who like to attach their television to this. You can also connect it traditionally with a hard wire cable, something if you have something that's not Bluetooth enabled and you want to listen to that. The possibilities are really endless, and this is another testament to the careful design that we've put in place to make sure that you always have what you need to enjoy great music whenever you turn it on. And here in the holidays, there is nothing better than setting that stage for Santa to arrive than with good sound.
Gives you goosebumps, David.
And it can be something as big as this big, powerful sound, like a whole orchestra playing, or it can be just one piano and all of the complexities in a single note on the keyboard. We want you to be able to feel it the way you were sitting there at the bench playing it yourself and hear this, just even listen to this piano come to life.
It's emotional.
It's amazing, isn't it, to be able to hear it like that? And the saddest part about this, Adam, is that we're getting to experience it now here live in the studio, and you're just hearing, sort of an imitation because you probably are listening on TV speakers right now. So the full experience only begins once you get it into your home and, play your music, the music that brings your emotion, lifts your spirit. It all will come to life once you get the system in your home with your music in your environment, put it where you want to, and surround yourself with that music because, boy, I'm a little biased because I've worked at Bose now for 15 years and I know how hard we've worked to create this experience. I could tell you all about the benefits of things like a touch-top control to turn the system on and off, and the single CD player is lovely to listen to your CD collection, and the radio, and of course that auxiliary input to connect any number of different devices. Waking up to it every day is a great way to start your day, and controlling it all with one remote control is so much better than having a million buttons and knobs to adjust on the system itself. But for me at Bose, at the end of the day, the real difference maker, the real reason why we do what we do is to bring you closer to the music that you love. If music is important in your life, and I bet you it is, particularly now, this is the time to be able to think about making the jump into enjoying your music like you've never heard it before.
I know this might sound silly, but I was trying to think of a better way to phrase it and I can't. Don't live life without Bose in the house, in the home, because it makes the house a home. I mean, it delivers so much. It's not a product that you're gonna change next year and the year after and the year after. It's a product you'll have for years, many, many years. It's a one-time purchase. But life is better, it's richer, it's more emotional, it's more festive, it's more romantic, it's more joyous when you've got Bose, because the sound is better. The sound, you could talk about the looks, the feel, the ease of use, but the sound is better. It's just better. I don't need a stereo system, wired and cables running throughout the house and speakers here and speakers there and speakers high and speakers low. It's one speaker on the nightstand, on the chest, in the kitchen, on the counter. It's one speaker that will deliver room-filling sound, but not just big sound, better sound. I said earlier that everybody's buying it, and they really are. 2,000 people are ordering right now because it's Saturday, it's nearly Christmas, we have a handful of days left. Everybody's looking for a wow gift, a perfect gift. This is it. and it's not $500. I mean, let's never lose sight of it. Bose don't typically discount because they don't need to. It's the world's #1 name in great audio and great sound. They work with HSN and, of course, QVC, our sister channel, to bring us very, very special deals. Now, David has been on a couple times over the years with the Wave Music System.
Right.
This is the first time in our history that we have been at $279. So we're not trimming a little bit of the money off, we're slicing it. We're from $500 down $400, $300, $279, and of course the 6 Flex. So let's not lose sight of that either. Flex Pay means we'll deliver this to your door for $46 and change, not layaway. Flex Pay, it's the better way to pay because it doesn't cost anything extra. There's no application, there's no fees. Flex Pay means we ship it to you right now or to any address that you want. Maybe you want to deliver this direct to your nephew who lives in Seattle and you're in Florida. We'll do that at no additional charge. I do want to tell everybody about VIP financing. If you apply for the HSN card, we're doing a special today. Because we are crunch time, we're doing $40 off, so there's an incentive. If you order this today with your newly approved HSN credit card, you'll get $40 off that first single item purchase, so that's exciting as well. I did just get word that our Bluetooth add-on is now very limited. We're over 70% sold through on this. If you want that, I know this, when I come back at 7 o'clock tonight, I won't have this. So I'm coming back for 2 hours, 7 p.m. to 9. And remember, I'm filling in now because the lovely Colleen is a little under the weather today, so I stepped in. I will not be able to show you this later tonight. You're the last one that will be able to order. It's $25. All it is, it's a little teeny tiny thing that you add on to your Wave Music System, and now it allows you to stream all your music from your phone or your tablet, Pandora, Spotify, all of that kind of good stuff. So we highly recommend it. I don't have any more of those to go around. 2 colors. Take us through the 2 colors, please, David, because these are the iconic colors, aren't they, really, from Bose?
That's right. I mean, the Wave Music System is best captured in these 2 colors that you see here. For me, the platinum is the one that I love because this goes really well in my kitchen next to my stainless steel fridge, but also the espresso that you see here. It's almost black, but not quite. It's got that little sense of uniqueness that when you look at it, it has this wonderful shimmer to it that gives it just a little bit more personality than a flat black. Both of these really blend in very well. And again, this goes back to credit to the designers back at Bose for being able to design something that looks elegant and contemporary, but will also blend into any number of different decors, whether it's the espresso or the platinum. For me, like I say, the platinum is the one that I have, but I also have owned the espresso, and I've gifted that one to other people too, knowing how well it blends in, depending upon where your decor is. I mean, you see here one of the wonderful contrasts, just in terms of the look, how it goes so well in a bright space with that dark espresso contrast. I love the fact that this is not your typical stereo system. Thinking about what you typically have to buy to get great sound, you think of that big box with the 2 speakers and the wires running everywhere and antennas sticking up everywhere. And you know, there's a million lights and knobs and buttons and things to press. This, to me, is one of the things that I get most proud about, being a part of Bose and showcasing that great sound does not have to come with that terrible, complex, spider web concoction of audio equipment. We can provide you Bose level performance. We can provide it to you so it's easy to use, and we can provide it so it blends elegantly into anywhere in your home, and we can give you the control that you need, the sound that you need, and you can turn it off just by simply tapping it and then turn it on again. Just like that. Those little details for me go beyond sound and make it be something that fits elegantly into your life as well as your home.
You've got the magic touch, David, right there.
That's right, that's what I do.
It's what he does, smooth as silk. Really though, it's just a joyous design that is so streamlined, is so classic, that will always be in vogue, that will always be in fitting with your home style and decor. If you're on hold, please bear with us. Our wonderful team members from across the country are trying to process all of these calls. We're way ahead, folks, of where we expected to be. Everybody wants this deal this evening. Oh, I say this evening, I'm so used to being on at nighttime, it's lunchtime. By the way, because we're at kind of action stations here at HSN, our producer Pat, here's a behind the scenes peek of what goes on. Pat just called our sales manager who called to find out if the Bluetooth receiver, which is $25 to go with it, if there are going to be any more. There is not. With everybody dialing in right now, I have about 1,800 to 2,000 left for the entire day. So we may be calling that sold out by the end of this hour, so please bear that in mind. Last chance if you want that. Music, we say, plays a big part in our lives. A lot of us have music in different, we enjoy and consume our music in different ways. I still love listening to the radio. I always have done. I have my radio with this, AM, FM. I have the beautiful display that will even display in some cases the artist who's playing on the radio.
That's right. If the radio station is broadcasting that information, you'll see song title and artist information scroll elegantly across the display. It's one of those benefits of having the Series 4, the latest and greatest from Bose, is it has those little features built in as well.
That's the new one, and I don't want anybody to think that this is a refurbished model,
right, or
an old model, an obsolete model, a clearance model. It is the brand new one. This is the latest one that money can buy. It's $500 elsewhere. We're at $279. So we have our radio, we have our CD player, which I love because a lot of us have CDs. You know, I was thinking earlier, it might be CD that you got from a Broadway show or something that you've had for a long time, or a particular artist, and you know, you want to be able to play it. This now allows you to play the CD effortlessly. No trays or cumbersome things that can break. It's all elegantly designed.
That's right. I mean, you notice the slot load CD player, how it just slides in and slides out. This is different than, say, a door that you have to fiddle with and find when you want to, you know, find where you're supposed to put it, drop it in. It draws it in for you automatically and immediately begins playing music for you, because that, again, eliminating the steps between you and your music is what our engineers do best. You shouldn't have to fumble for things. Press play and start enjoying. I keep thinking about how I can tell you. The reality is the sound is what's most important. We'll talk more about the technology on the inside that produces such great sound, but that CD player is really one of just many things to talk about with something like the Bose Wave music system. The Series 4 has the touch top, so you can turn it on and off without even reaching for the remote. And of course, the classic way of listening is the single CD player and the AM/FM radio. I know you still have a large CD collection. I know I do. Waking up to it, by the way, is a great way to start your day with the independent alarms. Two people can wake up at two separate times, and everything connects with, well, that little auxiliary input in the back allows for connection of so many different things, like the Bluetooth adapter or even a television. But, you know, in the end, for me, what it's all about is always going to be performance. I know that that is what sets Bose apart, is why we're able to get such big sound that fills your room from something this small. Wow.
It lifts your spirits, David.
It makes you feel your music. You're not just sitting passively beside it, you're actively involved in it. And notice, the volume here on our system will go up to 100. I rarely turn it up that loud because you never really need to do it. But it's all about what you're listening to. The great thing is no matter what you listen to, Bose technology will automatically adjust the sound so it always sounds great. No buttons to press, bass or treble to adjust, done automatically on the fly for you. And our waveguide speaker technology is the real secret sauce. You'll only find it from Bose.
And we're gonna dig into that right now because there's a lot of people out there making a lot of audio products. This stands out from the crowd because of what we're seeing. Nobody else can do this, right, David?
That's right. This is technology patented by Bose. You'll only find in the Bose Wave music system. And you know, you're right, Adam, there is a lot of choice out there when it comes to how you listen to your music. But why Bose and why the Bose Wave music system specifically is what you see before you. This is a sort of illustration of what's happening live when you press play. Music is simply sound in motion, and you see we take advantage of that here by sending sound down these little channels that are inside the actual body of the Bose Wave music system. But why is that important? Well, the real difference comes when I show you. So let me show you with a quick little demonstration just how important this is. I have these speakers here. I'm going to play some music through the speakers, and when I do that, I'll hold them up to these candles. You'll see that sound will pass through the candles and cause them to bounce in time with the music, because sound at the end of the day, it's just air in motion. But what I'm going to do next is attach these twin tubes, just the same size of those channels I mentioned that are curled up on the inside of the Bose Wave music system, and you'll immediately hear and see a difference. Now watch. Music playing up to the candles, Flames flicker just a touch,
Not dancing.
much, a little bit of dance. There's the difference when I attach the waveguide and watch this.
Out they go.
That's it. Simple as that. It's a very basic principle at first. Just how you take the breath of air, blow it across the top of, say, a flute. It amplifies it to concert hall filling sound. It's the same concept that we're taking advantage of on the inside of the Bose Wave music system. Obviously, there's more to it than that, but at the end of the day, that principle is why we're able to achieve this powerful, room-filling, robust, deep, rich sound, but from something that can fit elegantly on a nightstand, or it can blend in on the sideboard, or it can be taken from room to room. The size of the system does not give you an indication of the size of the sound. Your eyes will not believe your ears. It's a story I have heard over and over and over again when it comes to how it blends into your home and into your life. Sound is something that people think in order to have a lot of it, in order to have it sound good, you have to have a complicated stereo system, but that is just simply not the case anymore. And the Bose Wave Music System Series 4, again, that waveguide technology is the real difference. It's why we're able to take that small system that you see here fitting on like a little cocktail tray or a little bar here, and that could just blend in. There's no real reason to have a big honkin' stereo system now. Just put it aside. Think about what you want to listen to, plug it in, press play, and you have got a world of music available for you, whether it's CD or AM, FM radio, or then now with the Bluetooth adapter, you can stream music to it as well.
Are you excited? Because you should be. This is the best day ever to be able to buy the Bose Wave music system. I mean, this is something that we love our music, and whatever type of genre of music you love, it might be Broadway, it might be rock and roll, it might be hip hop, I mean, whatever it might be, whatever you love, whatever the family members love, it's better on a Bose. It is better on a Bose. If you've always wanted one, but the price has been just a little out of reach, today is your day at $279. I just want to explain, because I know there's a lot of people, I can hear it, I can see it as well on Facebook Live, there's a lot of you on hold trying to get yours. We mentioned the espresso. I mean, if you want the espresso, you have to call. Do not wait another moment. You have to call if you want the espresso. We have platinum or espresso. The thing is, when people today up and down the country, they go online and they're Googling the Wave music system from Bose, just anybody, they don't even know about HSN. When they Google it, one of the top results is HSN, because our price is substantially lower than anywhere else. So from 500, we're down to 279. So even people that are not watching us right now are being driven to HSN, which is why we're selling gazillions of them. And that's a conservative number. We're about to hit 14,000, and I have one for you because you're ordering now. I'm back on tonight at 7 p.m. I'm supposed to have 2 presentations with David. Clearly, that's not gonna happen. So I don't know what we're gonna do tonight, but at least I get to do it with you now. If you are just joining us, this is Shopping with Colleen. Colleen couldn't be here today. She's a little under the weather. She's fine and well, but she just needed a little bit of rest. So she asked if I would step in, and of course, with great pleasure. I know Colleen is a massive fan of Bose, as we all are here at HSN. It is a brand and a reputation and a quality that delivers. And when you really break it down, at $279.99, even at the $500 regular price, it's not a big price, David, considering this is something you have for years. We speak to caller after caller after caller. I've had mine for 7 years, 10 years, 15 years. This is a legacy product. It's built to last.
That's right. I mean, Bose in general is built to be able to bring you great music and great experiences for years and years to come. And Adam, like you say, we talk to people all the time that have had a previous series of the Wave system or some other level of Bose product, and they've had it with them through the years. And the Wave Music System Series 4, the one we're talking about today, is the latest and greatest. So you know that this is something that you'll be able to bring with you through your journey, and all of the years that bring us to, together, especially in the holiday time, and then adding the benefit of the technology like the Bluetooth adapter gives us that second level of enjoyment, because the Bose system has everything you need for the classic style of listening, with the CD player and the AM FM radio. Then add the benefit of the Bluetooth adapter, which goes into the back of the system with the auxiliary input. And today, because Bluetooth is so ubiquitous throughout the world, it's really in our pockets, it's in our backpacks, it's in our purses. you can now take all of the benefit of that smartphone or smart device and wirelessly transmit it to the Bose system through the adapter. It just gives you that new way of listening so that now you don't have to worry about, oh geez, it makes my heart be still, Adam, when I see people listening to their music through the speakers on their tablet or on their smartphone. I know I'm biased, I work for Bose, it's something that I take very seriously, but honestly, you owe it to yourself, if music is important to your life or if you know someone who is, to be able to experience your music the way it was meant to be heard. As a hobbyist musician, Adam, I tell you, we work pretty hard in the studio to create the experience of live music. And if you're listening on something that doesn't have the ability to reproduce faithfully the work that we've done, you're missing out on the story we're trying to tell you. And boy, if you're passionate about music like me, or if you just know that music is important in life, which it always is, having the right technology to reproduce it is vital to making sure you're understanding the story we're trying to tell. But I don't want you to walk away from this thinking, well, gee, that sounds complicated, or that sounds overly complex, and I don't know how I would go about getting that. Well, that's where I want to stop you, because for me, equally important with performance is simplicity and ease of use. How well you interact with it is something we focused on so carefully to make sure that when you press play, it just sounds good. There's no adjustments to be made. Add then another layer of you should be able to have great performance, you should be able to operate it easily, and then you should also be able to have it be elegant in your home. I hate the fact that people feel like they have to sacrifice their decor, all of the things that they've done to put together a great kitchen or a great living room, and then feel like they have to find a way to fit in a big honking stereo system. This is no longer necessary. You just don't need to do it. So get the benefit of Bose for great performance, simplicity of use, and elegance in your home, and it will be with you for years and years and years.
Well, David and I could talk all day long, and if they'd let us, we would, but sadly there's only 8 minutes left. So folks, we are counting down in our final 8 minutes for this lunchtime presentation. I'm excited for you to get it. I just, you know, confidentially, David and I were, and I won't name names, David, I wouldn't betray your trust like that.
Sounds good to me.
But there is a lot of speaker manufacturers out there, quite honestly, that charge even more than this, and the technology behind it is regarded by many industry insiders and experts as not as good. You gotta buy Bose. They are the leader. They're regarded as the best, the finest. In our home, like we have a washing machine or a dishwasher or a microwave, we need a music system. Let's buy the best. Now, normally the best is $500. Today, while supplies last, and they're not lasting, as you can tell, we're at $279. So even in our final 7 or 8 minutes, now is your time to strike. Now is your time to get it and to hear it for yourself. I mean, David does the most wonderful job, and I so enjoy our time together because he is a true expert, and you can tell, right? He's an expert with this company, with this brand, with this product. When you're hearing it in your home, in your environment, in your surroundings, that's when you're really sold. That's when you know it's worth the $500 and that you should have bought one 5 years ago. Don't let another day go by without the Bose Wave system in your house, wherever you choose to put it, the kitchen, the bedroom. Maybe it's going to be for your new son and daughter-in-law's apartment that they just moved into for Christmas. Get the gift of sound, the very best. AM, FM radio, CD player, you add on the Bluetooth little puck here, and that's going to allow you to stream all your music as well. The Bluetooth receiver is now nearly sold out. So you are some of the last people today able to order it. It's $25 and it's on 6 Flex Pay. When I return later tonight, I know that's not going to be available for sure. So if you do want to be able to stream your music, ask about that before it's gone. David, should we head over for the final 5 minutes?
Let's head over. I think that, you know, as we're walking here, Adam, I was thinking, boy, it is really important to note that music is really an experience that's different for all of us.
Yes.
And the type of music we like and, you know, what the way we like to listen, it can be different for everybody. That's why this is such a unique purchase or such a unique gift, because, you know, you'll get the box, but ultimately you kind of decide what it contains. You know, you are the one that makes the decision about what you're going to play and what you're going to experience. The fact is that, you know, the possibilities are limitless in terms of how you enjoy this. All I can tell you from our experience is that we'll give you the keys to be able to enjoy whatever it is you play beautifully, elegantly, simply, and every note that you play is going to be faithfully reproduced, because that is what we do at Bose. We tirelessly dedicate ourselves to producing high-level audio and high-level performance, no matter what the case, the volume level, it doesn't matter. Turn it up, turn it down, it will always sound good. In fact, let me really get this thing going here, and we can give a good real demonstration. Let me pick a good song here, and let me get the experience. There we go. So, you know, in the holiday spirit.
So festive.
So get that big orchestral.
It breathes new life into the day, David. That's what this does. It sets you up for the day.
And I should point out, we're in a very large space right now that the system fills entirely with sound. I mean, there's probably 75 instruments that are playing right now. We're hearing everything accurately represented. But you can do that same level of performance, and you can enjoy that same level of clarity with one instrument playing as well. And then all of a sudden, the way you listen changes, and you can focus in on the complexities of a single piano key and hear how music comes to life that way too. In the short time we have remaining, I just think it's pointing out, Adam, that this is really the difference. This is that feeling of feeling your music the way it was meant to be heard. And whether it's one piano or 70 instruments in a Philharmonic, boy, you should be able to hear it the way it was meant to be heard. And the technology on the inside makes sure that you do. All your responsibility is to plug it in, press play, and that's where I was saying it's up to you what this gift or what this gift to yourself is all about, because it's up to you to hear your music the way it was meant to be heard.
I mean, you think about all the times, the moments, the memories, the sentimentality of that first song that meant something to you and your husband, or that first sound, that music that you used to listen to when the kids were young, the artists, the genres. As you've kind of grown, the music's changed and what you've loved has changed, but everything sounds better with this. It takes you back from the big drama of the festive music to this. It brings you down. It kind of brings tears to your eyes because it's so meaningful. It's so special. This isn't a speaker. This is a Bose speaker. There's a big difference. That's why Bose is #1 worldwide. Everybody pays $500. You don't. You don't. Today you pay less, you pay $279 because it's our today's special. But our time is coming to a close. You might be headed out this afternoon. You might be going, God help us all, to the mall. We hope you stay at home and enjoy shopping with us, but whatever it is, we certainly hope that you buy this before you leave, because everybody's getting in on this. It's an extraordinary deal at the lowest price in our history. Don't let another moment go by without ordering yours. I want to show you, and then we're going to go to the phones. This is platinum at the top, okay? This is platinum, beautiful platinum. It's a more contemporary color, if you will. It's really special. This is the espresso, which is the best seller. As you look at this and this, if this is the color that you're drawn to, you must order. You must. This is outselling that significantly in this presentation. If you have to have the espresso, call now, because there's no more, there's no extended delivery. We have what we've got. Bose are allowing us to go to the lowest price in America for a certain number, and we've got all that we can possibly get. Okay, final 60 seconds. They're going to go to the phones because Antonia is calling from Florida. Antonia, you're live on HSN with David and Adam. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you. Same to you. I just wanted to say that you guys can talk till you're blue in the face, but not unless a person has it will they know what you really mean. It's the most beautiful sound I've heard. I've had it for about 3 years. And I don't know, really, my music is my life. And I wish everybody can have one of these so they'll know what that sound is like. And I'm so happy that I did buy it. I've had it about 3 to 4 years, and it's one of the best. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, Antonia, I mean, I'm so thrilled. David and I are so grateful that you said it. You said music is your life. Have you always loved music?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry?
Do you play an instrument at all?
No, not at all. But music is a big comfort, and it just livens you up. And I'm a widow, and I always have this radio on, but there's nothing, honestly, I have nothing to do with Bose, but I always said I always would like to speak nicely about this Bose. And like I said, you guys can talk till you're blue in the face.
And we'll try.
But no one will know what you really mean till they have one.
Well, Antonia, we are so grateful that you took the time to share that with us, and from all of us here,
Absolutely.
happy holidays and much love.
You too. You too. May the new year bring you guys luck to luck and everything you want.
too.
Health and happiness. Thank you, Antonia. Later tonight, if there's any of these left and they allow me to present, I'm back on at 7, I'm going to refer to what Antonia just said. She said, music is a life. She said it's comforting. She said everybody has to try it for themselves because we can't do it justice. You've got to get one. David, final words from you, my friend.
This is the time, Adam. I mean, here we are in the holiday season to be able to decorate your home with the sound of music. Let us, I would feel so wonderfully privileged to know that Bose is part of your family experience in the holidays, whether it's a gift for yourself or a gift for someone else. Let your music be heard the way it was meant to be heard. Take advantage of Bose, and we'll be happy to be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Adam.
Hopefully I'll see you this afternoon. Stay in the ordering process for yours. Don't forget to ask about the Bluetooth receiver, $25. On the way next, Dyson.